Ready to go. All right, y'all gonna take a journey with me real quick, okay? Okay. Wait, let me take. Hold on real quick, y'all. Real quick, hold on. All right, sorry, y'all. You just gotta take inventory of some stuff real quick. That's what I was doing real quick. Um, real quick. Okay. All right, it's gonna be dark for a little bit, but I'm still here with you. So no worries. Okay. I gotta cover all my bases, y'all. I gotta make sure I take inventory of what I have. I have to make sure I practice certain safety measures. You know what I'm saying? Because you just never know, right? So I'm on my way to work. And it's pretty early in the morning. I know I'm on here with y'all a lot earlier than I normally am. But, and I definitely don't be out here walking this early, but y'all are with me more so as a safety mechanism, more so than me having a real message. Okay? So, it's not quite 7 a.m. yet, but I am on my mission. Hello. Can y'all see me okay? I know. Or is it kind of blurry? Y'all see me better when the sun fully comes up. But that probably won't be until the next half hour or so. Any light on me right now is from street lights or businesses. Somebody probably would have said, why didn't you just take a Lyft? An Uber. This is literally not far. And that's why. You can see me better? Probably because of the light of the businesses. But, You never know what's going to get thrown your way. That's a pretty bird. You never know what's going to get thrown your way. And it's like you have to adapt to the changes no matter what they are. You have to like roll with the punches. I think a lot of times people have a hard time with change. I get that. People have a hard time with change. They can't handle it. So when it happens, you know, some people can get a little cray-cray. You know, kind of equivalent to, have you ever heard those stories of how some people were like really, there's some wealthy people who lost all their money and they didn't know how to handle it because they had never been without money before. So they would kill themselves, like literally go in the basement and hang themselves or shoot themselves because they couldn't comprehend living without having the millions or the billions that they had. Can you imagine? That's like a psychological study in and of itself. That a person wouldn't think first of their family. Like if they have family, kids, a wife, a husband, you know what I mean? Because in my opinion, your kids is always something to live for. I don't care what you have in your bank account. You know what I mean? Your kids is always something to live for. But I guess some people don't view it that way. Maybe they view it as, yeah, my kids may be something to live for, but how am I going to live? Right? My kids may be something to live for, but how am I going to live? How are they going to live if I lost all my money? And I guess that's where faith kicks in, right? I guess that's where faith kicks in. Having the faith to know that everything won't always be bad and that eventually things will get good. I think there's a misconception that things can be good all the time. Things can't be good all the time. You know what I mean? It's nice when things are good, but like for instance, right, as an artist, as a person who composes music and writes songs and sings and all that, right? If my life was always peaches and cream, butterflies and rainbow, if my world was always so easy to the point where all I had to do was just wake up, you know, go get me a cup of coffee, cup of tea, go sit out on the balcony by the ocean, watch the sun come up, you know, and that's what I did every day with ease, without a problem. Not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but what am I going to write about that? Like there's but so many songs you can write about waking up, being happy, and watching the sunrise while drinking your coffee. You know what I'm saying, right? Like eventually, you have to find some different kind of inspiration from somewhere to write something different. Because writing the same thing over and over, or about the same thing over and over, you're gonna bore yourself. And then you'll find yourself getting a little uneasy and probably having a little anxiety because you done bored yourself to death with the same thing. And you're just looking for something different to inspire you to write something different. But it's hard if you don't have any experiences, right? It's hard, right? If you don't have any real experiences and you're wealthy and everything is just easy, what are you going to write about besides that? Until you run out of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of look at it like that, life journeys and stuff, you know? The majority of my artwork on my music page at that girl Shanda, if you haven't seen it, you should definitely visit it. It's shown as a featured channel on this page at that girl Shanda. It's a lot of where my musical compositions are and my original music compositions, my original songs, and I also sing them. So, and spoken word. You should definitely check it out and subscribe if you vibe with the page. A lot of my spoken word, all of them, are narrated by me, and the music playing in the background was composed by me. So check it out. But my point is, I feel that's where the majority of my art came out of me, through struggle, through the change, the constant change that was happening to me, because it was constant change, and I was going through a lot. I'm going through stuff now. Like, I wouldn't have a problem writing now, right? Or composing now, right? However, I don't feel like I'm comfortable enough to do it. I'm not like in a comfortable space, which means like a private space, a space that I consider just my own, that I own, you know what I mean? So when the majority of my work came out of me, I was always in a private space that was my own, that I owned, you know what I mean? And so it was easier for me to freely express myself because I had that feeling of security or protection around me, I guess. Privacy. So, but the majority of my best, I would say, work came out of me through all of the different changes happening to me. And some of my work is butterflies and rainbows, right? But some of my work is dark, right? And some of my work is like uplifting. Some of my work is sexual, right? Seductive. Some of my work, so it's a mix of damn near everything. It's like a mix of everything. My work is. And so I think that to be an amazing artist, you definitely have to have gone through some things, and you definitely have to have experienced some things to be able to show different layers of your work, you know? Because if you don't go through something, you won't be able to have different layers to speak about. You'll just have like a single layer. And I'm not saying that wealthy people don't go through things, because goodness knows we all go through things. But what I'm saying is, like, whatever you go through, you should be able to take that and make something beautiful with it. How some people call things a beautiful mess, or they call things, it's always like a polarity in there, right? But so I have made it to my destination, and I probably should go and get some coffee. We'll see how it pans out. But that was my little talk, my little walk for now. Thank y'all for walking with me and keeping me safe on my journey. And keeping me safe on my journey. I'm pretty sure we'll be doing a lot of this until something else, comes through or something else comes about, I should say. Something else transpires because there's always change. You just have to, I think, be able to roll with the punches when changes come in, which is something a lot of people are, may not be capable of or are not used to doing. But change is inevitable. That's the one constant in our life is change. And if people don't know that by now, I mean, it's just so obvious, So, but, okay. I'm trying to think, y'all, if I should go get my coffee now. What time is it? It's 57. I think I don't know. I mean, technically, I still have time to. Maybe I'll just wait a little bit. I'll wait a little bit, get settled in, and then I'll go get my coffee. That's what I'll do. So I'll be back, y'all. Maybe. Oh, it looks like the sun is coming up. Sorta, kinda. Sorta, kinda, sorta, kinda. It was chilly today, y'all. I had to put my coat on. Look. I had to put my coat on today. I still got my hoodie. Well, a different hoodie, but I still got a hoodie on. I can't seem to get away from those nowadays with my little Scully and everything. I can't seem to get away from them. I love hoodies. They're my thing. All right, I'll talk to y'all real soon.